Okay, this is a 9.5 inch Matfer pan. These pans come with like a protective coating on now. I don't know whether it's beeswax or some sort of varnish or plastic or what, I don't know. What I do know is that this is the second pan of Matfers that I've had. The first one, the 11 and 7/8 inch, which is brilliant, took me about 45 minutes to scrub the protective coating off the pan before I could actually use it, and what a pain in the arse that was. So I've ordered the 9.5 inch just for smaller cooking, and I'm just going to try and use some caustic soda to remove the protective coating. So all I've done at the minute is there's a plastic washing up bowl there with it's slightly warm water. It's not hot, because when you add this caustic soda it will have a chemical reaction, it will get hot. So I've just given it a bit of a helping hand and given it some slightly warm water. Set the pan out just to start with. Now, caustic soda is a pretty nasty chemical, so start off we're going to use some safety glasses, and as you can see, you've got the gloves on. This isn't going to be an exact science, so I'm not measuring this out or anything. I've basically got half a washing up bowl in there, and I'm just going to pour in an amount of caustic soda. Now, you must do this in a ventilated space, which is why I've got the garage wide open. And I'm just going to use the pan just to stir that up. Put a little bit more in. I think we'll leave that at that. I suppose that's probably, I don't know, about a cupful or a mugful. You can start, it's giving off some fumes now, so that's probably as strong as we need to go. Okay, so I'm only bothered about removing the coating from the pan itself. I'm not too bothered about the handle, but I'll leave that there now, and we'll see how long it takes. Okay, it's been about an hour. I have just tried using this little metal swarf bowl just to try and agitate some of the coating off there. You can just quite see there it's come off, it came off quite easily. So I'm going to start now just rubbing the rest of it. I'm going to keep the caustic soda in there, and I'll just swill it with that, and we'll see how we go. Well, that's coming off quite easily. I don't know whether this is showing on the camera or not. You can actually feel it. It feels like you're rubbing through some sort of a soft plastic, and it's just gripping on the little scratch pad thing. Pretty much all gone. There's just a little bit just around this top edge. Okay, so that's the coating removed from the inside, and I think you'll agree that didn't take very long. So the outside now, this is probably going to take a little bit longer because there is actually some ridges around the edge of the pan. It's a little bit sort of ridged up, so it might take a little bit more rubbing. Again, just be careful with the caustic soda. You've still got to be careful not to splash it. Obviously, I'm in the garage at the minute. I'm not unduly concerned. An old pair of boots on and some gloves. So. It does seem a bit unreasonable, I would suggest, is a word for putting this level of protection on a pan, just for, you know, after manufacturing, just to make sure it gets to the customer without rusting. I'm sure they could have done something a bit easier to remove than this. Even though if you do use caustic soda, it doesn't seem to be as big of a job. Just a note on caustic soda, if you are in the US, then this will be, it's not caustic soda over there, you guys call it lye, L-Y-E. Just a little bit down there. Just a little bit there. Let's get that bit first. But certainly, if I was to buy any more of these pans, this, compared to the just rubbing it with hot soapy water, this is certainly a lot easier. So if you're looking for a way to do this, and caustic soda or lye is not very expensive. So I don't know whether you can see that there. I can't see any more of that coating left on there. So I'll go and give this a rinse with some hot soapy water and maybe some vinegar just to neutralise that, and we'll get into the seasoning. So yeah, thanks for watching.